My relationship with Jason ended when I was 8 months pregnant. He cheated, lied about everything, and made me feel like I was losing my mind. But there was one thing we agreed on. We would co-parent our baby girl. We had already picked out her name, Grace. Simple, classic, and meaningful to both of us. Jason's grandmother was named Grace, and it was also my middle name. We talked endlessly about how perfect it was. When I went into labor, Jason wasn't there. He texted me that his car had broken down. I was hurt, but not surprised. Dependability was never his strength. After a long, exhausting birth, when they placed my daughter in my arms, everything felt perfect. The nurse handed me paperwork, and in my tired, emotional haze, I just saw ill. I opened it, expecting to see Grace. Instead, my heart nearly stopped. It read, Aria Storm 88. I thought it had to be a mistake. I immediately called Vital Records, but the woman told me, "Ma'am, this is the name the father submitted." Shaking with anger, I called Jason. "What the hell did you do?" I demanded. He laughed. "Oh, you saw it. Yeah, Grace was too basic. I changed it." That's when the truth came out. Jason was still obsessed with his online fantasy game. Aria was his favorite character, and Storm 88 was his old gamertag from high school. He even had Storm 88 tattooed across his back. This wasn't random, it was his way of leaving his permanent mark, like our daughter was his property. "She's my daughter too," he said smugly. "And Aria Storm 88 is powerful. She'll thank me when she's older." I completely lost it. I screamed so loud that my neighbors came over to check on me. My daughter was stuck with a name that sounded like a video game username. I immediately hired a lawyer. But changing a name after it's been registered is expensive and complicated. I had to prove the name change was in my child's best interest. Jason, of course, fought me. He hired his own lawyer and argued that Aria Storm 88 was unique and meaningful, and would help us stand out. Jason out of the courtroom when he heard the full story. But the legal process dragged on for 9 months and cost me $8,000 in fees. I worked double shifts as a waitress to pay for it, barely seeing my baby while fighting to give her a normal name. Finally, the judge ruled in my favor. He said naming a child after video game characters with numbers was clearly not in the child's best interest and could cause ridicule and hardship. The day I held the new birth certificate with Grace printed on it, I cried harder than the day she was born. My daughter was 2 by then, just starting to say her own name. Jason still refused to accept it. But I had won.